Hi, friends. This is the third installment of my Kashmir tour. Our Kashmir trip was with a group tour from 30th March to 4th April 2023. We had booked a tour of Kashmir about 6 years ago, but then it was aborted due to a spark in the valley. And years later, we booked in 2023. Luckily, it was a fantastic tour and a very successful one at that. My first vlog post on our Kashmir tour was posted in 2024 and the second installment in early 2025. And I now in the month of March, as our friends were getting ready to go on a tour to Kashmir, I remembered that my third installment was still pending. As we doled out tips to our eager friends about tour to Kashmir, I decided to complete my third and final vlog post on Kashmir, our trip to Pahalgam and Gulmarg. I had just started work on that, believe it or not. And then it happened, the terrible, brutal killing of 26 innocent tourists in Baisaran Valley in Pahalgam by terrorists. What a transformation in a moment for all of them. From the zenith of bliss to the abyss of grief. My heart goes out to the families of the victims and to Kashmir Valley itself. This blog post is dedicated to all of them and to the beautiful Kashmir Valley. We were driving from Srinagar to Pahalgam. En route, vast golden mustard fields attracted our eyes. Midway between Srinagar and Pahalgam is Avantipura. We have the ruins of Avantipura there. The ruins once consisted of two temples dedicated to Vishnu and Shiva, built by King Avantivarman in the 9th century. These temples were destroyed due to the Muslim invasion. Both the temples were built on spacious rectangular paved courtyards. As we go around the ruins, we get to see the intricate sculptures and carvings even to this day at the Avantiswamy temple, which is dedicated to Lord Vishnu. But the same cannot be said about the Avantishwara temple, which is dedicated to Lord Shiva, because it is nothing but just ruins. This site is now maintained by the Archaeological Survey of India. We continued a short picturesque drive to Pahalgam and reached our hotel, Maharaja Palace, very picturesque, had kava, which was refreshing, followed by lunch. When we looked out of the window, we were so happy to see the beautiful snow-covered peaks. We had electric blankets to use at night. Next morning, we started on our drive to Chandanwadi, which is the starting point of the Amarnath Yatra. After an interesting drive, we got down at Chandanwadi, enjoyed the snow, the soft, flaky snow, and the picturesque snow-covered mountains in the backdrop. A lot of people, some of them even did sledding activities, but then we were content to just stroll about on the snow. Our next visit was to Betab Valley, a part of Pahalgam area. It got its name from the Sunny Deol Amrita Singh debut film Betab, which was released in 1983. It was shot in this valley, and so the valley got the name Betab. Actually, Betab Valley is located pretty close to Baisaran Meadow, which has become now notorious due to the 22nd April 2025 terrorist attack. Betab Valley is a popular tourist destination. It is also a great campsite for travelers, also as a base camp for trekkers. The highlight is the crystal clear, chilly, sparkling water of the stream bubbling down the snowy hills. The beautiful backdrop of the snowy hills, the clouds kissing the top of the mountains, and the gurgling lakes and the trees and meadows are indeed a beautiful sight. The best season to visit is in between May to September, when the valley is in full bloom. We visited in the beginning of April, so most of the trees were barren. During our drive from Pahalgam to Srinagar, we visited a Kashmiri willow bat factory. The Kashmiri willow bat is more affordable than the English willow bats and is used generally by amateurs. And many from our group bought not only for their grandkids but even for their sons. Sachin Tendulkar had recently mentioned that his first bat was gifted by his sister and it was a Kashmiri willow. So he visited a Kashmiri willow bat factory during his visit to Kashmir. From Srinagar, we went on a one-day trip to Gulmarg. It was a drive of about 1.5 hours. Each of us hired a jacket and a pair of gumboots. We reached the place around 8:15 a.m. and were the first in the queue for the gondola ride. It started around 9 a.m. No waiting time as there were plenty of gondolas. Gulmarg gondola is the second longest and the second highest cable car in the world. This gondola has two phases. Phase 1 takes riders from Gulmarg to Kongduri, while Phase 2 takes them from Kongduri to Afarwat Peak. Phase 2 is popular with skiers and snowboarders. We spent just a few minutes at Phase 1 as there wasn't much snow there. Then we sat in the gondola and were going up to Phase 2, all excited. Wonderful experience, not to be missed. Vast expanses of pure white snow everywhere. And we did enjoy in the soft snow, making snowballs, a lot of people, a lot of excitement out there. I felt it was a mini Switzerland. We were lucky to have a glorious tour of Kashmir in 2023. When I look back, I feel so lucky and blessed. I have to admit that I post this vlog with a heavy heart. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.